Good morning. You're watching Kemp Harr. I'm publisher of Flora Focus and Flora Daily. We're here at Coverings 2021 in Orlando, and I'm with Bruna Silva, who's the purchasing manager with Stone Hardscapes, right?
That's right, Stone Hardscapes.
Uh-huh. Well, it's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm so happy to be here with all of you.
Tell me where Stone Hardscapes is.
Well, our main location is in Fort Lauderdale, South Florida, but we do have different locations throughout the U.S. We have a location in Long Island, a location in Jacksonville, and we open a new location in Tampa really soon.
So tell us a little bit about the company.
Well, Stone Hardscapes has been in business for over 20 years. So we are natural stone importers, where we mainly focus on pavers, outdoors, thick material. We also work with veneers for columns, spas. So that's our main focus.
And it's all natural,
That's
all
right.
stone.
Yes.
And you source the product from all over the world, right?
Yes.
Okay. And most of it's exterior. You do, I know I looked at your website, you do pool decks and
Yes.
things like that.
Driveways, it's a big one too. Especially nowadays, people want to use the natural stone for the outdoors. Just because it's a product that it doesn't get as hot as a made product for the outside, so it's perfectly for the pools, as well as driveways. It stands through time, like it's not a product you have to keep changing, unless you get bored and you want to change to something else, but it's a very sustainable material.
Okay, it lasts a lifetime. And man-made products sometimes could get hot when the sun hits it.
That's
And I
right.
guess the little pockets of air in the natural product, and that keeps it cooler. Is that right?
That's right. Yes, and that's one of the advantages of using natural stone. That does not happen with the travertine and with the marbles.
Yeah. Do you come to Coverings every year?
Every year, and we were so excited to come last year, but we couldn't because it was canceled. So we're here today.
So tell us how business is.
During this whole COVID thing, business is booming for us. I guess people are just home nowadays. They're more, they're looking at projects to do around the house, and they want to do like a staycation kind of environment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm stuck in my house. Let's get this pretty. Let's get this nice so my family can enjoy. So it's been amazing, challenging to keep up with the demand nowadays. But it's just booming and growing. And as you know, we're expanding now to Tampa location. So it's been awesome.
And your route to market, to get to the consumer, do they buy it from one of your stores, or do you go through distribution, or talk about that?
Well, we do both. We deal with pool builders around, South Florida. We do Orlando. We also do distributors, where we ship directly from the factories overseas to the distributors in different locations throughout the U.S.
And what's driving growth right now?
I think it's the staycation kind of thing, like I said.
Yeah.
People are home, and even in commercial, I believe, as well. Like, it didn't stop. You would think, right? With all these things that is happening, it's still moving. I think people like to see the beautiful products in their house or in their projects. And I think that's what natural stone brings.
Yeah. All right. So do you have new products this year?
This year, let me think. There's always so many things going on. Yes, we just increased our leather selection now. We have our tumble pavers. We have our extreme grip, which is the sandblasted. A lot of people is concerned about marble being slippery, so we brought in the sandblasted version. And now we came up with the leather, which it has the best of both worlds. It has the tumble look, but it has a sandblasted feel. So there's a lot of customers that is concerned about being slippery, so they use the leather. So we just expand the line of leather. So that's exciting.
The word you're using is leather?
Yes, we call it leather.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
because when you feel it, there's a texture. There's a nice texture to it.
Ah, very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your you come every year to this show. What's your read about Coverings?
We love to come to the coverings, and I think it's an opportunity for us to also see our vendors, right? A lot of them we deal with, mainly everybody's from overseas. So this is an opportunity for us to come and see them face to face. A lot of the times it's a phone call, it's an email, right? I like to be around people and see them, and the human touch. So we are very excited to be here again and to see the new product, to see what's out there now, so we can bring it to our clients this year.
So you are head of purchasing,
Yes.
and most people in the business know there's been supply chain issues. Okay, so I mean,
Yes.
there's been container load issues. There's been demand is out, is bigger than supply.
Price.
So I guess it's been keeping you busy, right?
So busy, and it's like juggling. Make sure you load those containers. Equipment is a big issue, as you said.
Yeah.
And that's what's been keeping me at night, up at night for a few months, like a few months ago. But thank God we were able to load. 1 week we were struggling to load containers a week before, but then the following week we were able to load 100 containers for that week. So that was a relief. But it's a challenge that we are all facing right now.
So have you had to raise prices because
We did.
Yeah.
Because of the container prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we were used to pay $2,000, we are now paying $8,000 for a container.
Yeah.
And I just heard now China. I just quoted a container from China. We used to pay $5,000. Now it's $15,000.
Ooh, yeah.
Imagine just the price of the cost of the material just went sky high now.
Yeah. Are you going to get back to them later on and remind them about the gouging of the container prices?
It's crazy. We're
Yeah.
like, I was talking to our ocean freight companies. I'm like, guys, we got to do something about this. Like the prices are insane, and availability is an issue. It gets better. Some weeks it's good. Other weeks are a little bit more challenging, but we are making the best of it.
When do you think it's going to get back to normal?
Well, when do I think it's going to be?
As far as the demand outstripping supply, when do you think that'll balance out?
Well, we're thinking maybe sometime next year.
Okay.
Because the demand is so high. Right now, the factories cannot keep up with the demand. We're pushing. We need more and more,
Yeah.
Sourcing different places to keep up with the demand. But I mean, we're still selling, even with the price being a little bit more, higher than before. We're still selling it.
Are you residential only, or do you do commercial as well?
Both. We
Okay.
did both. I don't know if you saw it on our website, but about 2 years ago, we did the Hard Rock in
okay.
South Florida, in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So we did the whole pools, it has our Crema Bella pavers outside. We did the fountains with the lead stones.
Yeah.
So we do hotels, we do condominiums. It's not only residentials.
Have you done any celebrities' homes?
We have,
But
yes.
you can't talk about it, right?
No. Some of them we cannot say it.
I was looking at your resume. It looks like you've been here for a while, but before that, you were also with another company
Yes.
in the stone business. How did you get interested in the stone business?
Well, I worked in the car business for
Car?
quite some times. Yes,
Yeah.
auto dealership. Yes. I was getting bored.
Yeah.
So I had the opportunity to join the natural world, the natural stone world, and I just was fascinated, and I fell in love. And the more I knew, the more I just bloomed. I felt the passion came
found
out
your
of
niche.
me. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm a big recycler, just so you know. Like my whole family, we recycle everything. And knowing that the natural stone is sustainable, right? It's a product that is here.
Yeah.
I say God already gave it to us. We're
Yeah.
just repurposing, bring it to our home. Instead of creating new products, we are just repurposing that product and bring it to our own homes. So I love that.
All right, Bruna, it's good to visit with you. Again, been talking to Bruna De Silva, the purchasing manager with Stone Hardscapes, and you've been watching Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net. Sounds good.
Okay.